Tough story there, Jordan. Thank you. Well, switching gears a bit now, it's that time of year again where airports across the country preparing for what the FAA is calling the busiest holiday travel season in 15 years. They say 360,000 flights are scheduled from Monday to next Tuesday. That's nearly 18 million people traveling during the Thanksgiving stretch. Now, we sent ABC4's Bayan Wang down to the Salt Lake City International Airport to see how things are going down there. He joins us live now. Bayan, how those TSA lines looking?
Well, we're talking about a 25-minute security line wait right now. Some people might hear that and go, oh my gosh, that's long. It really is. And I've worked in multiple different states now, California, Arizona, Colorado. I mean, DIA, much longer there. Sky Harbor, much longer there. LAX, do I even need to say? So 25 minutes, not that bad. It's been kind of ebbing and flowing throughout the day. Around noontime, that was probably like 25 to 27 minutes. Then in the early afternoon hours, we're talking about 10 to 15-minute wait. So they're doing something right over here. But the airport does urge passengers to get here still 2 hours early, especially on Wednesday and Sunday, the day before Thanksgiving, and on Sunday when people are returning for work. On Monday, they're expecting about 30,000 passengers to be traveling between those 2 days alone. Interestingly enough, we don't have those government shutdown flight restrictions anymore, so most of the people I spoke to today are pretty grateful for that. A lot of them decided, hey, maybe we should just take the road trip when the government was shut down, so they canceled their tickets. That's according to a AAA spokesperson. But there was also a campaign of civility issued on Monday by the U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, who wants people to be nicer during this time of year. During the busy holiday travel season, sometimes we see people get a little bit more frustrated, a little bit more impatient. He's saying, hey, look, instead of that, why don't we say thank you to TSA, thank you to our pilots, thank you to our flight attendants. But he also suggested leveling up our dress code. He said, please, no pajamas, no slippers. We spoke to some passengers today about that. Some were dressed very bougie, some were in full-on pajamas. Listen to what they had to say.
I agree with that 100%. I think it shows appreciation. I think it shows what kind of person you are. And I think that we all need to look inside of ourselves and have a little bit more truth and class.
I agree. I would definitely say there's been a lot of flight degradation in how we dress. I think that's a good way to put it. I think I saw that with about 90% of people on the flight just now.
I just like being comfortable. Dressing up, I do it every Sunday, and it's the day before the break, so might as well just put pajamas on and get comfortable for the break.
You gotta love it. From a full-on fur coat to full-on festive pajamas, what became a story about holiday travel turned into a debate around comfort versus style. I also spoke to a Delta pilot about this who was walking to his gate. He said, look, I don't want to be on camera, but I'll tell you this, I just don't want to see feet. He says you can't understand how many people come into the plane barefoot. He says, as long as you got your shoes on, wear pajamas, do whatever you want. Lindsay, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, travel etiquette there, Bayan. Appreciate it. Well, the Department of Wildlife Resources says you will soon be able to apply for an opportunity to hunt turkeys in Utah starting next spring. Now, the DWR is opening applications on December 16th for a limited entry turkey hunting permit. Now, the winners of the drawing will be announced in early January.